I don't even know why I stopped that night. The old house looked like every other ruin in the street, broken windows, a half-collapsed roof, and silence that felt too heavy for an empty place. But when I stepped closer, I noticed something strange. The front door wasn't locked. It was slightly open, like it was waiting for me. I told myself I'd just take a quick look, just curiosity. Inside, the air smelled like dust, iron, and something faintly burnt. Broken furniture everywhere. A single chair stood upright in the middle of the hallway, and on it, a book. A black, leather-bound diary. I don't know why I picked it up. It felt warm, almost alive. There was no name on the cover, only a faint mark that looked like an eye. When I opened the first page, it was blank except for a single line written in dark ink. My name is Ethan. I hesitated for a moment, but curiosity won. What I read that night. I'll repeat to you now, in Ethan's own words. My name is Ethan. If you're reading this, I hope you never find the place I did. It started last winter. I was helping clean out my grandfather's attic when I found a small box tucked behind a pile of old newspapers. Inside was a photo, a house I'd never seen before, and a folded note that said only, "Return it." I didn't know what it meant, but a week later, I saw the same house from the photo while driving through the old district. Same broken roof, same door hanging loose. I stopped. When I went inside, the air felt wrong. Heavy. There was an old mirror leaning against the wall. When I looked into it, my reflection didn't move right away. It smiled a second late. That night, I started hearing things, whispers from the corners of my room. At first, they said nothing. Just breaths, sighs. Then, one night, they said my name. Over and over. Ethan. 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 I recorded them on my phone, thinking maybe I was imagining it. When I played the recording backward, the static formed words I didn't expect. Not my name. A sentence. For a few seconds, I couldn't even breathe. The room felt colder, like the sound itself had drained the air. I turned the volume up, thinking maybe it was just my imagination, but the words grew clearer, layered under the hiss of static, spoken by more than one voice. You're next. It wasn't a shout. It was a whisper, calm and certain, as if the speaker already knew what would happen. I replayed it again and again, hoping it would change, but it didn't. Every time, the same tone, the same sentence. You're next. That's when I realized the voice wasn't from the recording. It was coming from behind me. And that's where Ethan's words ended, almost. The rest of the page was blurred, the ink melted like someone tried to wash it away. I could still read bits of it. Mirror, followed me, eyes watching, can't stop reading. And then, nothing. Just one more line at the bottom of the last page. Every reader becomes part of it. I stared at those words for a long time. Then something strange happened. The page shifted. Letters began to appear under the last sentence, like invisible ink burning into view. It spelled my name. I dropped the diary. The cover fell shut. But before it did, I swear I heard a faint whisper, my own voice, repeating the same line I just read. Every reader becomes part of it.